Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to protect the space, placing a white light of protection around us with his blue seal, as well as I'm going to call in Merlin and Archangel Metatron, because we're going to be reading more out of my Psychic Empath, and it states, so Psychic Empaths soak up other people's energy. You could have a fantastic day with your spirits high, and then you go to Starbucks and sit next to a family who is, unbeknownst to you, just lost one of their members. Nothing is said, all are sipping their coffee with their quiet faces. Ever so slowly, the joy you first had all begins to fade away, and in its place, sadness takes over. You have no reason to be sad, but you experience the sadness anyway. Soon the family gets up, leaves Starbucks, and then your sadness fades away and you have just absorbed their energy. And I can't tell you, before I found out I was a Psychic Empath, how much this actually occurred to me. Because you have no way of shielding yourself or knowing or cleansing yourself afterwards. And that I would bring it home with me, and I would sit there and be like, why am I struggling with all this? It says introverted. Being introverted is not the same as being shy. A shy person might be loathing being alone and feel rejected from a lack of human contact. But on the other hand, an introvert gets drained when they stay too long with other people and cherish being alone. A shy person has a self-inhibiting tendencies, but an introvert has a strong sense of self and stays true to it. And empaths are more likely to be introverted than extroverted. They don't shun all human contact, but they prefer socializing one-on-one terms or within small groups. Highly intuitive. One of the most effective weapons is in an empath's hand is their gut feeling. They have the ability to sniff out the true nature of a situation. This makes it a bit hard to play a game with an empath. They will see right through your tricks. As an empath, if you meet someone who you tend to have a gut feeling of what the person is really like, you are always in tune with your surrounding and can tell if there is danger near. This ability is one of the main advantages of being an empath, because you are less likely to be taken advantage of. And this really is going to resonate with anybody who gets around a narcissist who is an empath, because that was the biggest problem I've had my whole life, is I didn't understand why narcissists were targeting me, and I didn't understand how other people couldn't see that narcissistic behavior that I felt so strongly every single time I got around them. And it was almost like it was a telepathically communicated sense that he knew that I knew who they were, but nobody else around them knew. And they were very extroverted, and everybody thought they were great. And I'm like, what is going on here, So I'll just leave it. Well, I'll just read this part. It says, overwhelmed by relationships. Conventional relationships put emphasis on partners spending as much time together as possible. An empath cannot thrive in this kind of arrangement because they constantly pick up their partner's emotions, and they mistake them for their own. This is not to say that empaths cannot form any relationship. However, the traditional arrangement of a relationship needs to be deconstructed. For instance, they must have a room of their own that they may retreat to when they have the urge to be alone kicks in. And also the partner should be patient with them. Well, I always thought I was an extrovert growing up. So when I got with my introverted husband, I thought, oh no, But now I'm an introvert and he's an introvert, and we spend time together, but we also have our own places within the home that we can, retreat to, and it's very healthy to do that. So if you're not doing that, I would highly, highly recommend it. I love you all. Have a blessed day, and namaste. Hope that helps.